watching The Breakfast Show, the show worth waking up for, with myself, Sasha Bashir, and
Nazruddin Rahman. Terima kasih. I thought you were going to say it for me.
no, I thought you can say it yourself, you know.
I see it's not fair, you know, this gender separation thing, you know, men don't do anything for women anymore, women don't do anything for men anymore. It's really a tough life, isn't it?
It's way too early in the morning for this for me. 13th of February, 13 to 13. Now we've got an exciting show, so let's take a look what we've got coming up.
Absolutely.
In this day and age of achievement, are we content to just let children be children? At any rate, don't miss a thing as we speak about identifying the developmental milestones of your baby.
And defying physics and gravity with sheer willpower and some finesse thrown in for good measure. Today on The Breakfast Show, we explore the life of the concrete Tarzan and what's behind the art of parkour.
Wow.
Exciting indeed, yeah.
Look at that video and I'm just going...
See, from it's too early in the morning for it to wow, yes, we're going to have those boys right here on set.
Exactly. Now, if you're wondering what that was, it's called Parkour?
Parkour, yes.
Parkour.
Originally French.
And yeah, it's where they use urban settings as some kind of like maze, you know, obstacle course for many things, physical fitness, you know, to for social reasons.
Well, it's also become quite an urban culture as well. So we shall explore that aspect right here on The Breakfast Show. Also, we'll be talking about monitoring and, of course, celebrating your child's developmental milestones. And if you... All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be talking about parkour, testing the limits of human stamina, skill and strength. Up next on The Breakfast Show. What's waking up for?
Please don't try this at home.
I'm about to have a heart attack here watching all of that.
Exactly. As parents, we're going, do not try this at home, especially children out there.
Let's not set up a parkour. Parkour setup in your house, or in the back, or inside your house.
Exactly.
So if you're probably wondering, what is parkour? I mean, seriously, yeah.
Well, it started off as a counterculture, actually. I mean, urban youths running through the streets of their particular city, of course, maybe avoiding detection and capture. But it sort of evolved, and now it's entered mainstream youth culture. And of course, here in Malaysia as well, we have our very own Parkour Malaysia. Kita Malaysia pun kita ada parkour.
Exactly, and if you actually go to YouTube, which I did yesterday, you will see a short video of parkour being performed at Putrajaya.
There you go. Hai, belia-belia sekarang dahsyat.
Exactly.
Of course, we shall speak to one particular belia who's also calls himself Cat. Let's say hello, good morning, assalamualaikum to Farid Isham.
Amir.
Sorry, Amir Hamzah. Ya Allah. So Amir, do you have a call sign?
Not really. People just call me Amir.
Amir.
Yeah.
Amir kucing ke? Tak ada. And how long have you been doing parkour?
I've been doing it for about 6 years now.
Oh wow!
6 years already.
I actually took like a year break last year just because I know it was a bit too much for me.
Too much parkour?
Physically?
Physically, because it was a bit, hurting my knees, so I need to take a break.
I see. Too much of something is not good lah.
Yeah.
See, belia nowadays, you want to press yourself to the limit. Sabar. Okay?
Well, I can understand, that it is hard on your knees because from some of the things that I've seen,
impact,
jumping from a standing, a ledge to the stairs and grabbing on and all. I mean, how did this all, do you get the ideas to do this?
Well, actually, it was from that movie, that movie Yamakasi. That was the first time I saw parkour, and I thought, wow, what are these guys doing? I've never seen this thing before. So I looked it up on YouTube, and I found out, oh, it's parkour, and people are actually doing this for real. So I actually learned it from scratch.
From scratch.
Yeah.
So what are some of like the little techniques or tips that someone would need to have to be able to do like what we're seeing on our TV now?
Can anyone do it?
Yeah, anyone can start.
Can start.
Can start, yeah. Okay.
There are two different kinds of parkour. The first one is the original parkour, which is focused on efficient movement, and there are no real flips in there. So there's the
It's
other one.
simply efficient movement and mastering your body.
Yeah,
Basically, things that you would do. You would use in an emergency situation, like you won't be doing flips like if you're being chased by people, right? Yeah,
so basically getting from like point A to point B, even though point A might be down level 1 and point B maybe across the other side of the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But then what we're seeing now,
This
is more advanced, is it?
This is called free running.
Free running,
Free
yes.
running.
Which is what's the difference between parkour and free running?
Free running is more towards the creative side of things. So
The aesthetics, you mean?
yeah,
All
you
right.
can do pretty much anything you want, just as long as it looks cool.
All right. And do you have competitions for this?
Yeah, they do.
Really? And you're judged by how beautifully you execute certain maneuvers or how fast you complete the obstacle course?
It's a combination of different things. Yeah,
All right.
the speed, the flow,
And
the cleanliness.
this was originated in France, right?
Yep.
And now it's come to Malaysian shores. Well, there's a story behind there, but let's take a look at this particular story. Interesting. Parkour is in Malaysia, and that was where was that actually?
That was in Putrajaya. We held that one in 2010.
2010, yeah. So it's a gathering of parkour enthusiasts all over Malaysia.
Yeah, we do that every end of the year in December. So we invite everybody. In
How many
Malaysia.
people was that?
Around 100 plus, 150.
Wow, so the response has been very good, huh?
Yeah.
Very good. I didn't realize there were so many parkour enthusiasts here in Malaysia. Now, first thing you think about when you see people do that, that's going to take a lot of confidence, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
So do you start small gaps and you go to bigger backs? Yeah, that's how
So
you do
jump from here to here and then from...
Yeah. The good thing about parkour is it's something that you won't really do big things when you start because
The fear.
naturally, you're scared of doing things, especially from height. So that kind of stops you from doing stupid things.
right.
So the fear,
Yes.
helps protect you.
Yep.
I suppose that's why you have fear in the first place.
That's fair enough, but there are some youngsters I know who have no fear.
I know.
Who
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, do you get accidents?
Yeah, we do.
happening, Yeah.
But most of the time, these guys who actually have accidents, after they heal, they actually, train safer and they actually get better faster.
So it's a lesson to be
It's
learned.
a lesson to be learned.
Hard lesson.
But I'm sure parents are there going, my God, I don't want my kids to be doing this. It's crazy or what? I mean, how did your parents take it when you first did it?
It's the normal response. They were saying like,
Apa kau dah gila?
something like that. For them, it was like, okay, maybe it's just a phase, but I didn't really grow out of it. So eventually they just
Accepted it,
Yeah. Now, I've seen these videos where they actually jump from like one building to another. Have you done that?
In Malaysia, it's kind of hard to find, locations that have distances that are actually jumpable. But
And
okay.
those that are not private property, of course.
Yep.
that's very true. And but I have tried a few times. Yeah. But,
All right, so we'd like to encourage kids out there. You shouldn't be trying this.
yeah, not really recommended. Okay.
No, not recommended. There we go.
There you go. Don't recommend going to private property and doing such things. You want to do it the right way. Get in touch with the Parkour boys here in Malaysia. www.parkour.my. We've got the address that right down for you.
And they're also on Facebook.com. PKFRMY.
Alah, kena pakai spek mata dah.
No, Parkour MY. Now I get it. You take out the vowel. That doesn't seem right.
No, it's fine. It's okay.
Thank you. And they're also on YouTube.com, Parkour MY. So yes, that's what I had a look at.
Exactly. Oh, that's what you wanted to.
Yeah, that's what I looked at. And I was like,
last but not least, once again, we'd like to encourage kids, please don't try this at home. And of course, do inform your parents if you want to do something like this. Yeah, it takes these guys took a long time to get to where they are, and of course, you will benefit from their supervision as well. Yeah.
So if you would really like to do this, do get in touch with them, and I'm sure they'll be more than happy to share your knowledge and your skills. Absolutely.
Yeah. And for boys, I know, I mean, the extra incentive. Do you get girls doing this as well?
Yeah, we're actually starting to get girls.
All right, good stuff. No gender bias, but for men, the best way to get ripped.
Look at this guy, man.
Look at it. Amir, come on. Show it one time. Come on, show it. Look, I asked you to flip.
Whee!
Yeah, there you go. You want to get a ripped body? Parkour is the way to go. Now, one last
So
request.
he's joining you next week.
We got a producer requesting you to stand here and just do a flip.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah, can you do it? Can you do it?
Okay, we'll move this.
Camera belakang sikit. Dia nak flip ni.
Yes.
Is this thing stable?
No, this thing is stable as long as you stand here.
Okay, I'll hold it for you and just try not.
Yeah.
Don't kick me, okay?
Okay, I got it. Okay,
Alright, here we go.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm not really sure about this.
Okay.
We'll move the tablecloth.
Maybe I do it on the floor.
Yeah, on the floor
on
you can
the
do
floor,
it.
okay.
Oh,
Alright.
you didn't tell me you could do it on the floor.
Okay, careful the table.
Okay, all right.
Ready?
All right, ready. Nicely done. Nicely done. See, that's just a small sampling. You got to teach me how to do that, man. We're going to take a quick break on the breakfast show, and we're going to wrap things up, and I will learn how to.
Yeah, and if you see the table broken when you come back, you know why.
We'll be back.